more time. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's because of the DJing that my setup is so complex. So how are we doing, chat? Is everyone excited for another lively bits of advice? I hope you enjoy our dancing gremlin. That is Owie. She is here to torment me in general ways. And we love her for it. Alright. Pretty soon I will be on set, as will Velveta. And we will begin. I have to be smaller. I am too large. I'm too large, everybody. Just want to let you know. It's important to know that I am too large. There we go. That's better. Sure. We'll say that's better. I'm sorry, I'm cracking up at our dancing gremlin. So when she's done dancing and making sounds, we will come live and talk to you, and we're going to start by talking about Turkey Day and how Turkey Day went. And hopefully Velveta's prepared for that conversation. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Hey, we're live. Hi, everybody. How are you doing today? I am here, as is Velveta, and this is Bits of Advice. We are super excited to have you here. Oh, thank you for the new follow, Loki. We adore you. We are very appreciative to have you. I have all new alerts for this week's show, so that's going to be exciting. And yeah, so yeah, let's see. I have a little rundown, so let's follow the rundown. We're going to try to stay as close to insanely bad public radio as we can.
I think we'll be able to accomplish that.
Yeah, no, we'll do good. We'll do good. Does anyone sound echoey, everyone? Does everyone sound okay? Do we sound completely good this time around? I hope so. I hope we've got our we had a little bit of I think I was doubling up Velveta's mic last week. I think we're okay this time around. So yeah, let's see. Oh, I see our first caller's already in the queue, so let me just drop them into the caller 1 box and they can hang out there. So yeah, this is Bits of Advice, where we talk to you about stuff. I am Omega. I am a glitch here on the internet. I try to be as positive as possible, so I'm a glitch of positivity. Haha. But yeah, in the year 1999, I went back to the year 1996 to fight the evil Y2K, to destroy the Y2K, so Y2K couldn't destroy the Earth. And I think I did an okay job. Though your all's interpretations of the Y2K is very different from mine. I fought a dragon. A giant dragon. Big dragon. 22 heads. It was worst. Anyway. No, an actual dragon in the network. It's big, very big. He didn't have a horde though. I was very disappointed. Kind of wanted fat loots. Didn't get any fat loots. I know, 22 heads. A lot of heads. You would know, wouldn't you, Umbra? At least in terms of dragon stuff. All right. So, yeah. Velveta, tell the chat about you.
Well, my name is Velveta Loon, and I am everyone's favorite Loon buddy. Here, maybe shed some good advice with you. Have a good time.
You can't hear her? Wait. Really?
Oh no.
Velvetta's pretty quiet. Okay, hold on. Let us fix that. Ha ha.
Let me make sure too it's not on my end.
No, it's probably definitely on my end. Let's see here. Do da dun 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 da do da do.
Let's see if that's any better. I just adjusted my mic.
Hold on, please let me. All right. How about speak now?
Speaking. Hello.
How is that? Dr. Stone is in chat. Hello, Dr. Stone, and welcome. Speak again for us, Velvetta.
Speaking again.
Yeah, you're still coming up quiet. Hum. All right, one moment. I shall try to endeavor to fix. And this is why this is a test show, everybody. At least we have our first, half hour of content down. Ha
It's true.
All right, let's see here. See, I'm hearing you at like 6,000% volume, but it's not coming through to the chat that way. So let's see here. How can I boost that? Say something now. No, don't say something
Speaking
now.
the words.
Okay. Still a little low. Do it again.
Ah. Am I better?
I am not sure. Umbra says you are better. To me, it sounds like you're screaming in my ear, but that's okay.
No.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll figure this out as we go. Whew. All right. So, how was your Thanksgiving, Velvetta? Your American Thanksgiving.
It was good,
Okay, time out. Yeah, you sound like you're blown out.
Oh, no.
Turn all of your stuff down. Turn your stuff to normal so you sound normal to me, and then I will adjust on this end because I can do that.
That okay.
All right, speak now.
Speaking.
That's too loud.
We're gonna talk about the Turkey Day.
How about now? How about now, chat? Can you say words for me, Velvetta?
Words and words and words and words and things.
Okay, there we go. Good. And Velvetta does not sound like Velvetta is being repeated twice.
Yay. You only want one of me. If there was two, that would be too many.
Okay, so it turns out I just have to have you literally coming out of two outputs on my board, and you're fine. Excellent. Good. Excellent. All right. So yeah, no, tell us about how Turkey Day went for you. I'm just gonna start chat. My Turkey Day was super chill and not over crazy excited at all. My Turkey Day was pretty chillaxed, and all I did was make a turkey with some stuffing and some gravy, and turkey with stuffing and gravy and mashed potatoes, and and it was just me, my dad, and my mom came down. So we had a pretty relaxed sort of deal here. But my favorite dish that I make is my stuffing/dressing, and it's a simple affair. I just use, some Bell's stuffing mix and some onions and some celery, and then I add Jimmy Dean breakfast sausages to mine. That's how I make my stuffing. So I don't know, Velvetta. How was yours? How was your meal?
So, on the actual day, didn't really do anything. Actually got dim sum, and it was so good. But did have a proper Thanksgiving meal the week before at a Friendsgiving. But okay, so I gotta ask you because you mentioned your stuffing.
Yes.
And here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I've I don't eat stuffing because I didn't think I liked it.
Okay.
But okay, so I was watching this YouTube video. It was on Mythical Kitchen where they were trying like all these different types of bread to go into stuffing.
Sure.
But they had to make the base of the stuffing.
Yep.
And they said that all stuffing is basically mirepoix,
Yeah.
some
mirepoix.
herbs,
Yep.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and stock, and then bread.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, what?
Yep. That's all that stuffing is. Yep.
That's it?
Yep.
Where are the freaking liquor-soaked apricots and dates and nuts and like ground pork or turkey?
Liquor-soaked dates and liquor-soaked nuts?
No, liquor-soaked dates and apricots.
Oh, apricots. Okay.
And nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And all the ground meat and the like seasoned bread.
All right. So
Where is it?
So like I said, mine's pretty simple. It's just a mirepoix, except I don't even put carrots in mine. It's just celery, onions, saute them, add the bread and the herbs and the seasoning. And then at the end I add about a pound. If I'm making like a large casserole, I add about a pound of breakfast sausage to the mix. I cook the breakfast sausage first. Please remember to cook the breakfast sausage first. You don't want to die. But I don't. So my sister's boyfriend.
Mhm.
Yes, death not fun. Sounds like Tringy would know. My sister's boyfriend's stuffing calls for apples and carrots. And my very good friend, my hetero life mate, Veritas, his mother's stuffing has cranberries and raisins in it. So, fruit being in stuffing is not unheard of to me. It's the liquor-soaked fruit that gave me mild pause. Chat, how about you? Does anyone dump copious amounts of liquor-soaked fruits into your dressings? I mean, stuffing, whatever you want to call it.
Or was I just led to believe a lie about the world of stuffing? Because like I wouldn't eat it because I knew I didn't like it, and there was always like fights over who's gonna eat the stuffing because there's not that much of it.
Okay. Huh.
So I didn't know.
Yeah. No. Well, I'll have to send you a batch of Omega's famous stuffing at some point. You can try it and then decide that you don't like it. Like, for instance, my father won't eat stuffing because my father does not like stuffing. But it's not that he doesn't like stuffing, it's that he doesn't like onions. So. Yeah, I have heard fruits. I've heard fruits. And I've heard nuts, but liquor soaked is new to me. That is the new part. So
it's not even good liquor. It's Grand Marnier. Like that's not even tasty stuff.
No. Okay. Well. Huh. All right. So it's 15 past the hours. It's 15, no, we're not going to ask the where. We're just going to accept it. All right, it's 15 past the hour, so now's the point where we're going to run our first ad break of the show, which is technically our second ad break of the show because those of you that arrived early got hit with an early one, so I could get one out of the way. Yeah, so let's hit our first ad break, and then when we get back, we will hear from our first caller. Thank you for joining us today for Bits of Advice. If you want to skip the ads, then you can subscribe. And if you are new here and you are enjoying what we do, please give me a follow. And the ad should be running anytime. Come on, ad. Let's go. You can do it. Here we go. All right, everyone. The ad is running. Those of you that
Robert in line.
Everyone that is a subscriber, thank you for subscribing and hanging out. I appreciate you. We're going to bring the caller on the line right after the commercial break, so we can at least give them a mild heads up beforehand. I'll be right back. I'm going to dip out. Stream will still be able to hear me, but I'll be right back. Hey, I'm gonna bring you into. I'm gonna drag you into the live chat, the live voice chat in a minute, right after the break. Okay?
Sure thing.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us tonight. All right, I'm leaving.
Sweet,
All right, I'm back. Ha ha! Hi everybody. Oh, you guys couldn't. Oh, that's chat. You could not hear. You could not hear Velveta because I left Velveta alone, and I'm a mean person. So that's my fault. We'll figure out a better way to do this at some point. But for now, here we go. Really, it's telling me that the ad. It's telling me that the ad has another 50 seconds. Uh-oh. Yeah, so I have to figure out a better way to do. I have to figure out a better way to talk to the callers. In fact, I need to just tell I just have to tell Neon that Neon's job is to let the callers know these things. But we'll get there. Either that, or we'll shop for an additional call screener for our weekly shows.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure we'll actually need one eventually, especially when we start doing this. Ready, everyone? Ready? Hold on, here we go. Hey, look, there's a call-in actual phone. Oh no, we have to hydrate. Velveta, we have to hydrate.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Stone has redeemed the hydrate. We should hydrate.
Done.
All right, everyone. So we're back, and you've heard me hydrate. Thank you. Okay, one hydrate at a time. One hydrate at a time. If you start spamming hydrates, I will shut you down.
Even if you're a mod.
Even if you're a mod, yeah. I will time out Neon. I don't have a problem with that. All right, so now it is time for our first caller. So let me bring the caller on the line. Hi, caller. Welcome to Bits of Advice.
Hello.
How may we help you today?
Well, as a perfectly normal 3,200-year-old human, I sometimes with the kids. It's things like we don't quite agree on how words get pronounced or what words even mean. And just like, how do I connect with the kids more?
Okay.
And they insist on saying wrath instead of wrath. It's just,
Oh, I could definitely understand how one would want to wrath things instead of wrath things. No, all right. So you say you're a perfect. What is your name, by the way? Sorry, caller. What's your name?
Draringi.
Draringi. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us. You perfectly normal, several thousand-year-old human.
That checks out to me, first of all.
Oh, I mean, it would. So about where in the world do you come from that you encounter these kids that don't seem to want to speak to you on your level?
These days, Canada.
Canada. Okay. It sounds to me like you have some old world experience, and I think that's a good thing to bring to the table.
It definitely is, but I also know, like, when it comes to the youth, that they're prone to reject the traditional way of doing things, reject tradition, and embrace modernity, as they say.
Modernity, yes. So. What have you done in your life to try to... What's the word I'm looking for? What have you done in... Would you be... Let's see. Would you, Drengi, would you be open to learning more about their ways and becoming more versed in youth culture, so to speak?
Yes.
Okay.
I've adapted to the new modern computers.
Mhm.
Back in my day, there were people, or maybe some mechanical machines, but now
Mhm.
they're all digital. And so I've adapted to that, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I've only existed in the digital age because I'm a computer glitch, but that's okay. No. So I definitely feel where you're coming from. You want to be able to engage with the youth, so you're interested in learning more about their culture. Have you? Let's see. Do you watch much Netflix? I don't know. Velveta, is Netflix a place where people can watch like youth or oh wait no you know
I mean,
what?
I think YouTube or TikTok is probably
There
your
we
better
go.
option.
There we go. Yeah, that's totally it.
Netflix. That's the new one that sends you, like, mails you DVDs, right?
They used to, yeah. Like 10 years ago.
I think I've heard of them.
What about TikTok? Have you explored the website TikTok?
I don't see how a clock can help.
No, it's
Go ahead, Velvet. I'll let you handle this
it's
one.
a phone app. So on
you
your
dial
phone.
it?
Jaringi, do you have a smartphone, like perhaps an Android device or an iPhone or maybe even a Palm Pilot?
The BlackBerry.
I have Android, yes.
Oh, okay, good. You have an Android. So if you look in the Google Play Store, there is an app called TikTok. And I think the best way to engage with youth culture nowadays is to download the TikTok and start following the kids that are hip.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who's a hip kid on the TikTok? I know Alta Maria's on the TikTok, as is Shiori and Lopi, and I'm on the TikTok, but we don't talk about that because I don't tick nor talk.
I have heard of these kids, yes.
Yeah.
I think start there, and then the TikTok has this crazy thing called the algorithm. It's a fancy computer program, and it will figure out what you like and give you more of it.
I am familiar with the term algorithm, yes. Processes.
Yes.
Yeah. It's got a really good one.
Excellent. And so yeah, the more people that you follow and the more kids that you find interest in, it will lead you to even more kids to learn more things about kid culture from. Is there a particular reason why you're interfacing with kids, Stringy?
Everyone is a kid.
I suppose when you get to be a certain age, everyone is a kid. Yes, that does make sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so we're talking okay.
Talking
so
more modern
that's
culture. Yeah.
Modern culture, like, the kids, they went through a vowel shift recently, just a few hundred years back.
Right.
Before the war. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, definitely give that a try. You will spend so much time on that.
Yeah, no. I think the TikTok is a fine place to advance your studies into modernity.
Thank you.
Yeah, very well. Is there anything else we can help you with today? No?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So we're going to hang up on you now. I want to thank you again for joining us, and maybe you can call again next week or in a couple of weeks and let us know how your TikTok adventures has gone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Good luck.
Okay. Well, that was Drarengi. That was a thank you very much for calling today. I appreciate it. Hopefully our advice on the joining of the TikToks is helpful. It's the TikToks, right? That's how the kids are saying it nowadays, Volvetta?
Honestly, I have no idea. I'm not on there.
Okay, good. We have given our totally qualified advice in this area, as always.
I gotta say, Dr. Stone in the chat had a very apt contribution.
Oh yeah.
The future is now, old man, because it is true.
I mean that is true. The future is now, and the modern times is also the future. I don't know how any of this works. Nope.
Oh.
All right. So you haven't seen any fun and cute clips on the TikToks recently?
Not unless they make their way over to like YouTube or Twitter. I'm over there.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm trying to do the TikToks more and more off of advice of another computer trapped person. There's this NPC that I know that has their own channel and is trying to create their own universe, and they recommended that I create a TikTok for myself, so I did, and I've had mixed results, totally mixed results, but you know, I find myself on there and flicking through the vids, as the kids say, or something, right? That's flicking through the vids. That's what we do. Anyway, so I find myself flicking through the vids and watching the lulls, and it's totally great and good and exciting. So yeah. Let's see, where are we in terms of our schedule? I have no idea what we're even doing, but that's okay. Let's see, scrolling. Hey everybody, I'm scrolling. Did I not paste the rundown into the thing?
I did. What? Somewhere.
Okay, I don't think I finished my job. All right, here we go. All right, cool. So chat. I'm glad that you're here with us, and I'm very happy. Again, thank you again, Draringi, for the question, and you did great. No, that was awesome. That was totally awesome. So we have a phone number now. Will we answer the phone number? Who knows? But I do have the phone number, and I will share it. Ready? I'm gonna turn on the little scrolling marquee now. So you can call in now, and either we'll answer or we'll ignore the call, and I will take whatever voicemail you leave, and we'll play it maybe next week. I think having this phone number out there so people can call in with their questions might be a less technically challenging method of contacting us than some of the other methods of contacting us, because I found most recently that some of our listeners are several thousand years old and might have technology troubles.
Yeah,
But
I don't remember how old the guy was from last week, but I mean, he had to be at least a few hundred.
Oh, you're talking about Abraham?
Yeah, that was his name.
No.
Abraham.
Abraham said he was 82 years old.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Well, hopefully he'll call in. Hopefully he'll call in soon.
Wait, Omega, if he was 82 and I'm 97, what does that say about me?
That you're a moon rabbit.
I guess that is true.
I mean, I don't really know how to calculate my age anymore because of the time travel bit. So
That's true.
I existed since the dawn of the internet, right? So we're talking way back when DARPA invented me. And then I got to the year 1999. Then I had to travel back to 1996. Then I've been in this reality since 1996, which is completely different from the other reality. Like, you don't even call the network, you call it the internet, which is very different from what I'm used to. And also, you don't enter as 3D avatars like I am used to. You enter through weird data points of text, which is very strange. I'm used to people plugging the network into the back of their head and then coming and joining me in physical form.
That's weird. I'm trying to math right now. Okay, 1996 was, let's see, it's 2022. 6 is got the 2, and then that's 4. So we're talking 20 8 years? No, 26 years ago.
Right, but that's just how long I've been here.
Yeah. Of course.
know.
And then, all the time before then.
Mm-hmm. The time before.
Mhm, mhm.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. So no, it's okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Let's see here. So we talked a little bit about Thanksgiving and how your stuffing experience went. Have you had any other exciting things happen in your life this week?
I don't know about this week. This week's been kind of dull, with the holiday.
Hmm.
Makes things a little bit less exciting.
Sometimes the slowness and the less exciting is better, though, in my opinion.
I mean, that is true.
Yeah, because I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, and that's just not nearly as exciting. Hold on a sec. I just realized
Yeah, when
something.
there's too many things happening.
Yeah.
Definitely don't like it when too many things happen at once.
Yeah. I am having a humongous dental issue. I know, you think to yourself, wait, you're a computer glitch. How do you have teeth? I know, it's complicated. But I have to go and visit the digital dentist this week and have plans made to have 5 of my digital teeth pulled out of my digital mouth, which is not something that is exciting for me. Hey, it is Andrew Wiggin. Thank you for joining us in the chat. I appreciate you. And thank you for the lurk. The lurk is always appreciated. So
well, at least you've got quite a few left to make up for losing those 5.
Oh, I'm just going to build more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And, hopefully removing those 5 will make you feel better.
Everything is construct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I understand having teeth. I too have teeth.
Exactly. Thank you for putting the command into chat, Neon. I appreciate that. Now we need the install new teeth command, which I am slowly but surely working on.
It's got to build the code.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see here. Oh, is there anything exciting going on in the world?
I don't think anything good.
Yeah. Any new games? Any new games that are out? Oh, that new expansion for the Wowzers came out. So people are playing that, I think. I don't know. And lots of people are playing Pokemon Violent.
I also play Pokemon Violent.
Pokemon Violent sounds like a fun game.
It's very fun.
I appreciate that, Dr. Stone. I appreciate that. Oh, I should have gone to Dr. Stone for their medical advice when it comes to my teeth. Oh, that is an oversight on my part. Well,
you'll have to remember next time.
If I need further consultation, Dr. Stone, I will certainly reach out. Ooh, Goat Simulator 3 came out. That's a game.
I did kind of want to check that out because I mean, goats are are good.
Goats are great.
All right. I enjoy goats.
You're a big fan of the goats.
I'm a big fan of a lot of
fuzzy aminals.
Yeah. I do also gotta say I like the new set that we got going on here. The TV screen and
yeah, I've actually I have. Oh, hey Chava, thank you for popping in. It's good to have you here in chat tonight. We do actually have. I have commissioned a new set from an artist friend of ours, and we we'll be seeing a little upgrade to our current condition in a future patch. So I'm excited for that too. All right, everyone. So it is 35 past the hour, and we are going to take a 2-minute break. Then, when we come back from the commercial break, we are going to have our second caller of the night. So, second caller, be prepared to say things that are useful to hear. And we'll talk to you in a couple minutes. And those of you that subscribe, you will not see the ad. You will just sit here with Velveta and I as we act awkward to each other. All right.
Yes.
The ad starts now.
So did you finally get Robert in line?
Do you mean Sean?
No, your adbot.
Oh, Robert, the ad manager.
Oh, the ad manager. Yeah.
I'm going to say sort of. He appears to be on schedule today. The pike is missing. Instead, he has these really long claws. They look like scything talons. And they're coming out of his back.
Out of his back?
Yeah, like up and over. Like, picture two gigantic mantis arms coming out of his shoulder blades. Yeah. But, you know, I'm ignoring it.
Yeah, I definitely keep a close eye on that guy.
No, I don't. I figure if I ignore him, he'll go away.
Well, so close eye, figure of speech. You know, don't like actually stare him down, but also don't let him sneak up on you.
Okay, all right, we won't let him sneak up on me. All right, let's see here. Dwa 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 dwa. So, subscribers, are we doing a good job? I hope we're doing a good job. I hope that you are enjoying our show, and I hope that our show is fun and exciting. This is our test episode 2, and we'll see how we continue. I'm sure the more often or the longer we do this, the more callers we'll have and the funnier it'll get. Sure. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Welcome back
absolutely.
Welcome back from the ads, everybody. Ooh, a very old book on medicine, an 1870s book on medicine, Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone from the 1800s sounds like a fun and exciting adventure I'd like to go on.
Does it talk about having ghosts in your blood and how you should do cocaine about it?
Hey. Don't knock the cocaine ghost blood solutions.
I'm not. I'm just saying that was some common medical advice.
So I just want to mention we are not endorsing drugs. We are we are talking about old medicine practices, and this is not an ad. And we do in fact have to balance our humors. It is important. All right, I'm going to knock on Neon's face. Knock, 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 Neon. Can you please bring caller number 2 on the line? Okay. Nope. Can't do it. All right. So let me do it. 3, 2, 1, and let's jam. Hello, caller number 2.
Hello.
Hi. May I ask who's calling? Welcome to Bits of Advice.
Yeah, hi, this is Sean again.
Oh,
Sean,
hey!
Hello!
It's good to hear from you again, Sean. How are things on your week off from your patron?
Honestly, been going pretty well. I was planning on just sort of tagging along with a couple groups over the week and wound up in somewhat under a cave with about 5 other people for most of the week.
Okay.
Got back to town yesterday.
All right. So for those of you in chat that were not here with us last week, Sean is a return caller. Sean called us last week and told us about his issue with his patron. Sean happens to be a warlock, and Sean has fallen in love with his warlock patron named Diane. Diane lives inside a dagger that Sean pulled from a stone that he found in a well.
Digging a well. Yeah.
Right. And has been with Diane for several years and is convinced that he is in love with her and Velveta and I are convinced that somehow it's some sort of weird manipulation thing, and that maybe Sean needs to, take a break from the overbearing, power-hungry patron thing that is controlling him.
Or maybe just, kiss another girl and then see how he feels.
Well, yeah, that was the other thing. The other thing is we have found out that Sean does not have a lot of advice in the area of love, and not advice, a lot of experience. There we go, in the area of love. So we also think that interfacing with other humans would be a good thing. So it appears that you did interface with other humans or other people, other beings over the course of this past week. Can you tell us a little bit about your party makeup and sort of what sorts of interactions you've had with the other party members?
Yeah, there's I think there were 3 humans, halfling, real pretty half elf, and another none of us are really sure. And they're not saying, so.
3
That's
humans.
okay. Sometimes you don't have to know exactly what type of being they are to enjoy the company.
Yeah, they tell a good joke and kill a quick ettercap, so.
Okay, so 3 humans, a halfling, a half-elf, and a quote-unquote something else. All right.
Yeah.
Where did they fall on the interesting to Sean scale? Did you find any of them particularly interesting in a beyond sort of
Friendly banter?
normie friendly banter way? Yeah.
And the, I don't know, I mentioned the half elf said she was real pretty, so there's her. Just didn't feel the same kind of connection as I was having with Diane. Like, the whole week, I haven't used any of the magic I was getting from Diane. We haven't communicated at all. I kept her in the scabbard with me because I can't really have anywhere to securely just leave her lying around.
All right.
Sure.
Yeah.
I haven't talked, I haven't had any dream meetings, which we didn't even actually mention last week.
Okay. All right. So you typically will meet with Diane in your dreams, you say?
Yeah, not quite every night, but more often than not. I really get a good look at her face, either because of something obscuring it, or the angle, or glare, or whatever it is in the dream, but only just...
Is Diane mosaicked in your dreams, maybe?
Define mosaic.
Cover up the important parts with little mosaic squares that blur them out, so that perhaps you can't get a good look.
Sometimes something like that. Like other times, just sort of I'm behind her, or she's looking off another direction. One time it was just a literal veil over her.
Are you
So
sure that it's...
She doesn't want you to see her face, is what I'm getting from this.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure that you're actually seeing Diane and it's not just your sort of mental impression of what you find Diane to be? Like, are you sure that she's actually visiting, or maybe she's just whispering in your ear as you're sleeping and you're having these dreams and coming up with your own interpretation of the whispers?
You said that in a dream we can actually talk, but outside of it, it's just sort of a transfer of emotion or thought without any real language linked to it. So in dreams, she said that is sort of just how she looks.
So you've only spoken to her in dreams?
Yeah.
So she is metaphorically and actually your dream girl.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. See, this just gets more and more complicated.
Yeah, didn't make that connection before.
That's gonna make it hard for you to even find anything close in the real world, because in dreams everything can be perfect. Everything can be exactly how you want it to be. Real world doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
I know. It
So this half elf that you said you didn't feel a connection with, did you touch her boobs?
No, I've known her for all of 5 days.
Did you touch her hand or make any sort of physical contact?
Yep, pulled her out of the way of an ettercap trying to claw her throat open.
Well, I mean, there's that.
I'm glad you didn't let her die. So, okay. Outside of combat.
Like, did you share a meal at the tavern and maybe make wistful eyes at each other? Or, like, do you think this is an outlet worth pursuing? Would you party with the half-elf again?
I'd birth every one of them again. I'd definitely pair with the half-elf again. We all shared penny meals that you brought plenty of rations for the time we were stuck down there, so.
Okay.
Right. You did say you were stuck at, I think, the bottom of a hole, so.
But
Not a lot of taverns at the bottom of holes.
we had a few campfires.
Oh, so it was cold.
Yeah,
Did you have to snuggle for warmth at any point? With any of them?
yes, but the thing is, it was with all of them. So, is that?
Were you naked while snuggling for warmth?
No.
Okay.
Well, then you're just not doing it efficiently.
I mean, that is, I guess, a thing.
Wasn't quite that cold or as needed, but
Okay.
also still weren't sure what was just outside the light of the campfire, so.
Okay.
I think you need some more time. I think you would really benefit from some more time apart from Diane in terms of like dreams, in terms of the dream visits, though, I'm sure that those are very nice. And maybe see if you can hang out with this adventuring party a little bit more. And maybe, try to snuggle up close to the half elf and get to know her a little bit better. Maybe you just might find that there is a spark there after all.
Not forcefully snuggle up, just, be...
Just...
Yeah.
If there's an opportunity that reasonably presents itself, then...
Are you...
Next time you're pulling her out of the way of an adder cap, just, maybe tug a little too hard and you both fall down. Suddenly she's on top of you. See what happens.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't... No, don't do... Okay, so this is one of the problems going to rabbits for love advice. Anyway. No,
I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah,
You're still saving her life.
Yeah, at least try to see if there's interest first, or else it turns eventually into assault.
I wasn't going that far.
Okay. So here's some questions that I have for you, Sean. So, do you find yourself useful to the party even without Diane and the powers that Diane provide you with?
Yeah, she had been teaching me how to use a dagger and use a sword, use a shield, so I'm at least proficient with those, and not doing quite as well as the main fighter of the party, but...
Have you thought about learning other skills to maybe enhance your usability or your function within the parties?
Yeah, actually the half-elf was a wizard, so talking to her about magic for a bit, and I think she's considering teach me how to do
There's your in. There's your in.
Yeah.
Give up this life as a warlock and instead learn magic from the half-elf. It's a real person that you can see and interact with and, hey, physically touch. And they're at least interested enough in you to teach you magic, and maybe when you're having those long study sessions, poring over scrolls, engaging in the tomes, maybe, just maybe, a love connection will be made. I think we have found the key to our homework for this week.
I'm willing to pursue that. As the party was, or still the staying at the same inn right now. The party was looking to see what else they had to pursue going forward, and I've considering just asking them if they want to party with me to do what Diane wanted and just reunite her with her body, because that's something to hold the party together for a while and give an objective.
Whoa. We got a little off track there, Sean.
So yeah. Have you considered putting the quest that you're on pause? Because Velvet and I have talked a little bit about this off call, and we're wondering if Diane is just using you to get her body back, and once she gets her body back and no longer has need of you, if she just might destroy the earth. So, I mean, we're not trying to make any assumptions about Diane's nature, but maybe your homework should be something a little more slow for the week, and you should just focus on speaking with this half-elf friend of yours about learning a little more magic, and maybe seeing if you can hang out with this party for a little while, and maybe go on their missions for another week or two, while you start to sort yourself out, and again, really give yourself the ability to have separation from Diane and Diane's machinations.
Alright.
And if she genuinely does care about you, she will understand.
And if she doesn't, you'll probably feel the fury of 1,000 suns when she comes to take her vengeance for you ignoring her. And then we'll have a good, clear answer as to what the next steps are.
Yeah, exactly. It's the best course of action.
Yeah, I answered the party and try to just try and do some. If you find a library or anything, try to see just if I can find any hints as to who or what Diane really is, if there's any references I find.
You've gone and lost the plot again, Sean.
Like,
Sean, ignore the whole Diane thing for another week. Focus on the half-elf and learning magic, and let us know how that goes next week, okay?
I believe in you. You got this. Feel her boobs.
Okay, we'll talk to you next week. All right, Sean?
all right.
Thank you for joining us on Bits of Advice. All right. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, once he actually feels a real pair, it might totally change his mind.
I mean, or engage with a real personality. I think the fact that he's only speaking to Diane in his dreams, and otherwise the only thing he's getting from Diane are vague emotional yearnings, makes
Lots
me
of red flags.
like that's definitely feels sus to use them youth terminologies, getting a little modernity into our message tonight. Inspired by Dwaringi.
Yeah, Drinker, if you're still around, sus. That's a big one.
Yeah, sus. Important word to add to the vocabulary. All right. I am a little concerned with our good friend Sean's one-track mindedness.
Yeah.
when it comes to this whole situation. So I am really, really hoping that I'm hoping that he does stay the course and sticks to this half-elf friend of his. And
Yeah, I
tries
think
to,
I think being stuck in a hole for 5 days really helped him to keep the focus.
you know, if we could get in touch with this party of his, maybe they could get them trapped in like a dungeon or something.
For like a month.
I mean, it'd be great if we didn't hear from Sean next week because he was trapped under like rubble. No, wait, that's not great. I'm sorry. That's
No,
that's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
Trapped in a cave trying to find an alternate way out because the main entrance caved in, but there definitely is another way out.
Yes. No,
that's what you meant.
That is definitely more what I was inferring. Ah, see, Deringi, learning the vocab. That does in fact sound sus. Ah. That's what we're here for. We're here for teaching you all lessons along the way. All right, so got a little while for our next ad break. Is there anything you want to talk about, Velveta? I know I'm putting you on the spot.
Did we want to throw it to chat? See if anyone in chat had questions?
We could throw it to chat and see if anyone in chat had questions, but before we do that, I'm gonna disappear for a minute.
Okay.
Because I have to go get a drink. Because, as I mentioned, I've got all these dental things going on.
Yes.
And I'm gonna need to take some pain relief medicine momentarily.
Please do so.
So I'm going to phase out of existence for just a moment. And while I am not in existence, Velveta, we'll leave it to you to talk to chat and just see if chat has any questions, thoughts, or concerns.
Perfect. How we doing, chat? Everyone having a good night so far? Or day? Afternoon? Good. Love to see it. Oh, okay. Sent me a hydrate. Okay, I guess I will hydrate in Omega's stead. So, you know what? Since Omega's not here right now, I'm totally gonna plug my channel if you guys want to go follow me. I'd appreciate it. Chava, nice to have you here. I hope it's been good and that you will return. We're gonna be doing this every Tuesday. Probably. Also, I don't know if I'm supposed to hydrate like noisily or not. I don't know how that works. Well, you know, how else do you meet a computer glitch but in a computer? I don't honestly remember exactly how we met, but you know, it was good. Good times were had. Good times continue to be had. And that is what matters.
I'm back. Wow.
Welcome back.
Thank you. There was an echo there for a minute. That's because you were on super loud mode, so I could hear what you were talking about from far away. No, it's totally cool that you plug your channel. I tried shouting you out, but Nightbot sucks. So I have to fix.
Said no.
No, I mean Nightbot tried. Nightbot tried their best, But Nightbot, yeah, Nightbot tried their best, so I'm gonna have to fix Nightbot. But that's a me
okay.
that's a me problem. That's not a Nightbot problem. I just did not tell Nightbot how to do its job properly. That's what I get for being a computer glitch. No, so Velveta and I met in a portal to another universe that is being built, but not. Thank you, Rocky. That's a joke that's right up your alley, Velveta. I said hi, I'm back, and Rocky responded with hi back, I'm
back
Rocky.
Up Rocky.
Yeah, that is exactly the correct speed for Velveta.
Yes.
And myself, really, if I'm being honest. Yeah, what Neon said.
You can't resist a good pun.
So anyway.
Bad dad joke.
So yeah, so Velveta and I met at the portal to the Mikoverse. And
yeah.
And we met through there. And that's actually how I met a few people that I've connected with. And been brought into a broader universe because of it. So I really appreciate everyone that I've met through the Mikoverse, and I appreciate Miko.
I appreciate you.
So yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you, Velveta. Thank you, and thank you for the emote, Chava. You get it. I appreciate it. All right. So yeah. So we met, and then we joined each other's Discord servers and said many things to each other. And I've watched your stream, and you've watched my stream, and you and Neon were here when I first made affiliate, and were, you know, some of the first subscribers. You were the first subscriber to my stream. So that's very, 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 very nice. And I hope someday to be the first subscriber to your stream.
Dude, I'm getting so close.
I know. I'm very excited for you. And for those of you that are new here to this stream, thank you for stopping by. Chava, I'm glad that you're enjoying the fun stream so far. If you haven't given us a follow yet, please give us a follow. If you have, thank you bunches. And we also, and by we I mean me, the royal we, I do a DJ set on Wednesday, there we go. I do a DJ set on Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern and Thursday evenings at 11 p.m. Eastern. And then Fridays, I have been doing a Who's What Wasn't Where. Fridays, I have been doing crowd control with Super Nintendo games.
It's super fun.
What is crowd control, you ask? Crowd control is basically a way for you, the chat, to interact with the games that I'm playing. And interact how, you may wonder? Interact by doing weird things to make me die horribly, or in other ways mess up my life. But it's good fun times. And let me very quickly, now that I'm plugging all of this, bring up the stream schedule on stream, because that's
fancy.
a way to do it, right? La 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 la. I'm not prepared for this at all, but we're doing it anyway. All right, and here we go. So yeah, ooh, wow, that took up the whole stream. So this is the schedule. This is the schedule for this week, for those of you that are for those of you that are wondering what we're up to this week. This is the schedule for this week, and if you look down below, the little person peeking up there is our stream gremlin, Owie. And if I call her a stream gremlin too loudly, she will come in and probably be mean to me.
Oh, we don't want that.
And if anyone cheers with bits, Owie will be the one to read your words. And that is the big secret that no one has figured out yet. So if you cheer with bits, Owie will be the one to read your words on screen and say them in her little Owie voice, and you will see her and she will pop up and she will be funny. So yeah, or maybe not funny, but fun at least. All right, so let's see. It is 11. It is 6 past the 11 o'clock hour Eastern, which would be 8 o'clock Pacific. And I've got pieces of pepperoni that I'm snacking on while I'm drinking my drink in preparation to take the pain medication that is going to destroy my stomach if I don't have food in it.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah, no, we don't want that. So, we will have a caller in a little bit. We did have a caller that was supposed to call in about 15 minutes or 10 minutes. However, they took ill, and it was our friend Abraham. Abraham,
see how his spider legs were coming.
I know. Abraham did take ill. It's probably repercussions from dealing with the mechanical idea advanced people. The mechanical advanced ideas people. There we go. So hopefully Abraham will recover soon and will join us next week. In the meantime, again, we do have a call-in line. I'll bring the call-in line back up. Here it is, 781-462-1228. That is 1-781-462-1228. Call us here at Bits of Advice, and if we don't take your call live on air, you can leave us a message, and we will play it should it be TOS friendly next week. If it's not TOS friendly, we'll play it privately and cry.
Yes.
Maybe
we could do like a synopsis of what the call is.
Well, I mean, if the call's not TOS friendly, we can always and then
True. And then we can give our responses back.
That is all true. That is all true.
But like it just also would be easier if they were TOS friendly.
That is true. Oh, I know. I am a sailor. I've got the worst language in the world. All right. Let's see here. Yep, Morse code. Yep. Thank you, Java. You get me. All right. So we're going to go for another 7 minutes, and then we'll have another commercial break in 7 minutes. And then after that, we'll come back with either a caller or maybe a message from our call-in line. So what's your favorite snack, Velveta?
That's really hard. I think it has to be pop.
Like a soft drink?
For a snack?
Did you say pop?
No, I said popcorn.
Oh, popcorn. I only heard the word pop and I
Popcorn.
was very confused, and I'm like, that does not sound geographically accurate a term for Velveta. Good night,
Also,
Rocky.
good night, Rocky.
Thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully you'll be back next week, and we love having you here. I adore you so much, Rocky. Thank you. No, I was going to say, you're not from the tri-state area, so pop is a very strange word to come out of your mouth.
And it's not though. I do call it pop.
You call
Genuinely.
it pop? Genuinely?
I do.
Okay.
I
is
I
new.
learned my language in Canada. So actually, again, shout out to Doringi. I know the Canadian folks, eh?
That is important to know. Jeez. I was so confused. I went on a trip to Terrytown, New York, as a child, living inside one of the early laptop computers. But I traveled out there with one of the secret DARPA workers in the
Of course.
in the late 1980s. Yeah, it's the late 1980s. Yeah. So I traveled out there, and we were visiting a plant of an auto manufacturer in Terrytown, New York. If you look it up, you'll probably figure out which auto manufacturer it was. And I was very thirsty, as a laptop becomes thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
So we were in
Naturally.
a diner, and I asked for a soda, because that was the nomenclature of my youth. I wanted a soda, so they brought me soda water.
That was not what you wanted.
That was not what I wanted. No, I wanted a Coca-Cola. So when I was confused and a little upset, being the young computer glitch that I was in the 80s, I said, no, like a Coke. And she said, oh, you silly, you wanted a pop. And I was so confused. I'm like, I don't want a lollipop. I want a drink. What are you talking about?
It's just different parts of the full word, which is soda pop. Some parts took soda, some took pop.
Nope.
But it's all the same thing.
And I just hydrated with
Yeah, if
some
you want to
of
be
that
like a
soda
psychopath
pop.
neon.
See, I have in fact called it sody pop, but usually ironically. All right. So you like popcorn, I like pepperoni. Pepperoni is a fun snack for me.
Also good.
I'm a huge fan of beef jerky in general. Unfortunately, due to the current dental situation, beef jerky ain't happening.
No.
And then my favorite candy is bottle caps. I like bottle caps candy. It is very yummy.
Now, if we're talking like sugar candy, it's definitely the purple Skittles for me.
Ooh, I love purple Skittles. You know what I like doing? So one of my favorite flavor combinations in all of the universe is grape lemonade. So grape and lemon together.
Really good.
So I will eat the yellow Skittles and the purple Skittles at the same time.
Well, when I said purple, I meant like the purple bag, like the berry blast Skittles.
The berry blast Skittles. Oh,
but I mean, I do
thought
also
you meant grape
like
Skittles.
the grape Skittles.
Okay. No, I'm caught up. I'm caught up. I'm caught up.
It's okay. It's okay. I know you're not fully working all the.
No. Wait. Time out. No. No. You can't say the purple Skittles and have me think that you mean the bag. And expect that to be a me problem and not a you describing things problem.
What?
You didn't say the purple bagged Skittles. You said the purple Skittles. So I went to the Skittles that are purple in color. You know, the ones from the Skittles?
But that's like the red Skittles. What if I had said the blue Skittles?
Then I would have assumed you were talking about some sort of weird blueberry Skittle.
The only blue Skittles exist in like the blue and green bags.
I don't know what color bags are. I just know them as Skittles.
I'm sorry.
That's
You're
like
right,
me.
It's totally my fault.
That's like me saying I like the white Coke. It's like, what are you talking about? You mean Diet Coke? Yeah, that. The white Coke. And that sounds very terrible, and I take it all back, and I apologize to you, chat. I meant the Coca-Cola that comes in the white cans. Again, just to make sure that we are giving the descriptors properly, the Coca-Cola that comes in the white cans. The Diet Coca-Cola.
It's silver. It's the silver Coke.
Pardon me. I am so wrong about all of this. This is something that is terrible for me to even bring up. And in fact, you are right, Velveta, and I am wrong. And that's just how that goes.
You know what's the worst Coke though? The gold.
The caffeine-free Coke.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, there is that.
Why?
Well, on that note, everyone, take a break. Get yourself some Coca-Cola. This is not a sponsored stream. And we'll be back after this 2-minute break from our not sponsors, our mandated by Amazon, Twitch, conglomerate people ad break. Anyway, enjoy the 2 minutes of ads. We'll be back afterwards. If you don't want to enjoy the ads, subscribe. Easy peasy. Yep. All right, we'll see you in 2.
So, real talk, Omega. Would you
Hold on. We're not on an ad break yet. Okay, now we can have the real talk. We're on the ad break. Go ahead.
Would you take a Coca-Cola sponsorship?
Would I take a Coca-Cola sponsorship? I'd take pretty much, well, I shouldn't say I'll take any sponsorship. There are certain sponsorships I will not take. For instance, we will not accept sponsorships from Chick-fil-A or Hobby Lobby.
100% support that.
But a Coca-Cola sponsorship I'll be okay with. I'm not a huge fan of gigantic corporate conglomerates. However, I will accept their money if they mean to give us the money.
that Coca-Cola money.
That Coca-Cola money. And if they want to give us the money for this show, then hey, I'll split with you. So that's cool too. So yeah, anyone out there that wants to donate or sponsor our show and make sure that our good Looney Moon Bunny and I stay in business, haha, cha-ching.
Yes.
Oh, Chava. So yeah, no, if you want to sponsor us, we will take the sponsorship money and we will enjoy it. Yeah. Let's see, what else? So when we come back, we're going to have, I see a caller on line 7.
Perfect.
So when we get back, we'll take the call from the caller on line 7 and see if we can answer their question.
That sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah, it's a good plan. It's a great plan. It's a plan that I like. It's a plan that I want. It's a plan that I have in my life. Mm-hmm. Wow. I'm speaking in that voice again. How are you? Yeah, the plan. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing.
It's okay.
I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm using that voice, you know.
Yeah, that's a voice that makes my brain kind of just go to like dial-up noises.
What's really funny is when I'm riding in a car with someone, I'll go, "Hey, where are we going? Do you want to let me know where we're going?" And that's typically the response I get. I get a lot of giggles. It's like, what's going on? Why are you speaking like this? Anyway, okay, caller on line 7. Welcome to Bits of Advice. How are you doing today?
Hello? First time listener, long time caller.
Okay, all right. And what is your name?
My name is not important.
Okay. How may we help you today?
I need some advice. I've been chasing this person for a while now, and they don't seem to want to communicate. I'm very passionate about getting some one-on-one time with them, but whenever I try, they evade my advance. I don't want to have to resort to drastic measures, but I totally can. I'm wicked resourceful. Do you have any advice to help me catch my prey? I'll hang up and listen.
Okay.
What? Talking about chasing. Do you mean like physically running after someone?
They already hung up.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
So, all right. She did refer to them as prey.
Yes.
She's been chasing their prey for... I feel like I know this person. Anyway, so... anonymous caller person. I think that it's important to reflect on your motives when it comes to your desire. I think if you are pure motived, right? That's totally a phrase we'll use for this. If you are pure in heart and pure in motive, and you give yourself time to get to know this person that you're seeking, they may accept you into their life. However, if you try to come off as too forceful, they may continue to try to, what did you say, evade your advance? I don't know, Velveta. Do you have any advice for this young lady?
Well, speaking as a bunny, which historically, is prey. I gotta say it's raising some red flags to be calling a person prey, Yeah. And I think maybe easing off a little bit. And maybe we're coming off a little too hot, a little too aggressive right now, and that's why they're retreating, right? Because spooky, strong vibes. We
Yeah.
need to bring the vibes down.
All right.
And maybe be a little bit more like calm and cool and friendly and like you said, like try to engage more with them rather than, you know, what I can only imagine in my head from that is someone just sprinting headlong down the street at someone. That is the visual that immediately went in my head.
Yeah, it does feel a little extreme. And I know that you said, caller, that you don't want to have to resort to drastic measures. Yeah, don't.
No.
Drastic measures is not, that's not a feel good, that's a feels bad.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't want the feels bads. We would definitely more be interested in the feels goods. You know what I mean? So I definitely. Oh, okay. Chava's an advocate for using drastic measures. That's okay. All right. Note taking, I see. All right. And you said you were wicked resourceful, which again makes me nervous because that sounds like phraseology from a location that might be nearby where I am. Please, just relax. Don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to say any more of the song lyrics.
I was about to ask because that sounded like a song.
Neon, don't dox me. All right. So I could in fact am everywhere because I am a glitch in the internet.
Literally everywhere all at once.
I am. Right now I am in Geneva. Now I am in Stockholm. Now I am in the Netherlands. No. All right. Anyway.
I see we're just hovering around Northern Europe then.
Yeah. Apparently I'm not very inventive. Now I'm in Madrid. Now I am in San Diego. All right. So yeah, thank you for the caller. I hope we don't ever hear from you again.
Yeah.
So, chat, do you have any questions you'd like to ask us? Any quandaries that are bothering your mind brain? Please, let us know. I am a little like Santa. I am large, and I have a beard, and I like to present people with presents. Yeah.
Wait, isn't Santa also bald? I feel like Santa's usually bald.
Santa usually has white hair. That's long white hair with a hat on.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Neon. He is famously hairy. Hi, my name is Santa Claus, and I didn't know if you knew this, but I am famously hairy. Ho ho ho!
I could have sworn that okay, no, he has like a bald spot on his head where his hat goes, right?
Sure. I am everywhere but North Sentinel Island. This is in fact true, Fang. Thank you. Tisk.
No, Mr. Clean doesn't have a beard.
Mr.
Clean is famously clean.
Hey, time out. Hi, Gia, how are you? Thank you for coming. I adore you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming and saying hi. You know how much I love you. Everyone, if you can, follow Gia. Gia's in chat. Gia is my emote artist. Every emote that you see that I have, and I'm going to spam them all in chat right now. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 and boom. And boom, and boom, and boom. There we go. So I'm going to span all these now. So every one of those wonderful emotes were created by that beautiful person there. She is a demon puppy girl, and she is a gigantic brat, and we adore her. So if you can, give her a follow. She will be making her debut at a time in the future. And also follow her on Twitter because she's incredibly, incredibly naughty there. All right. So what was I saying? I was saying words. Oh, right. Okay. So no, we're going to get back. We're going to get back right now. Okay? Time out. I have to have words with you right now.
Okay.
Words right now.
Oh, no.
Yes, naughty. Oh, jeez. We're going into directions that we don't want to go into. Yeah, thank you. All right. So, Velveta,
Yes.
you are indicating to me that hairy equals dirty.
No.
No. You said Mr. Clean has no hair,
no.
and he is famously clean.
No, because it
someone
like
that-
shines off of his bald head. It's like sparkly, like he sparkles, like it's unnaturally clean.
So you're telling me that I'm not dirty because I'm hair covered?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
So you are not having an anti-furry stance?
No.
Okay, so you're pro-furry?
I mean, I guess. I'm not, I'm pro furry.
We got there.
Let's
We
go.
got there, ladies and jiggle friends. We got there. Velveta is pro-furry. I'd hope so. She is a loony moon bunny. Moon bunny. And Gia is threatening to lick my head. Oh geez, words. Oh no, don't clip that. Don't clip that. I'm turning bright red right now. All right. Okay, so
It's a good thing you're already so colorful.
yeah, I know. Thank you. Yeah, I'm in trouble. I'm a dirty glitch. It is in fact true. It is not my hair that makes me
So
dirty.
you
It is my
admit it.
mind.
I gotta remember you're the other side of me.
Pa-pa-pa-tow.
Over here.
All right, let's see. So I'm looking at our schedule and realizing I have no idea where we're even at anymore in the rundown.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of just whatever at this point.
Yeah, so we're at the 28-minute mark in hour 2.
Mhm.
So if anyone wants to call in, we do have the scrolling number at the bottom, or if you'd rather join us, I can put a link to the Discord. Thank you, Gia. Have a wonderful lurk. I adore you again, and thank you very much for coming and visiting today. We appreciate you, little puppy. All right. And next time we'll have Nightbot fixed so we can do the shoutouts the right way.
Yes.
Lots of love. Everyone, show Gia love.
Yes. Lub. Here. Lub.
Good. All right. So let's see here. I'm going to do a shout out to chat. I'm going to do it on the Discord though.
Mm-hmm.
Just because. Okay, we're being quiet now. So Velveta, can you entertain chat while I'm talking?
Sorry.
'Cause
Yeah.
that's-
No,
it's okay. It's okay.
I
It's okay.
totally just like zoned out. I need constant stimulus, otherwise my brain goes dead.
No
Goes
problem.
back to the default what is it called, dial-up noises.
No, it's totally fine. It's totally
But-
fine.
Yeah.
My alarm is going off because it is time for me to take that pain medication I've been talking about.
Yeah. You
So
should.
I'm
you should
gonna do that.
100% do that, and
So,
I will just spew a stream of consciousness out of my mind and into
All right.
chat.
I'm going to again hold my breath, which is what causes me to disappear. Ready?
Okay. Don't hold it for too long. Maybe. I have a hard time remembering things. Okay, like sometimes I forget what things are. I don't mean to. But I swear Santa is bald in some capacity. Gotta be true. It's gotta be true somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. But otherwise there'd be the hair under the hat, and the hat would like slide around all over the place. How else does his hat fit so snugly on his head if it's not missing some hair? Okay, yeah, see, Fang knows what's up. I'm trying to think back to like the Santa Claus, which is the quintessential man turns into Santa movie. I'm trying to remember if he had hair or not. Oh, hi, Oceans! How are you doing today? We are currently discussing Santa and his amount of hair while we await Omega's return. So yeah. And Chava, I only go on wholesome sites unless Twitter doesn't count as wholesome, which I don't think. So I go on only wholesome sites, except for Twitter. And maybe Reddit. I don't know. Does Reddit count as wholesome? Yeah, Santa does have a beard, but does he have hair? And is his head entirely covered in hair? Those are the important, hard-hitting questions that we are asking.
Only Wholesome? I subscribe to a few people on Only Wholesome, right? That's a website. Only Wholesome.
I think so.
Okay, so can everyone see the screen behind us? All right, so let's see here. Let's try to zoom in. All right, here we go, and let's try to shrink our browser so it fits the space that we're in.
Did you find it? Is Santa partially bald?
All right, so I'm gonna say there are a few bald Santas here. So you are perhaps not entirely
loony.
wrong, but there is a so we do have a few important questions here.
Yes.
Like, does Santa have hair? How old is Santa? Is Santa Claus real or imaginary?
Obviously, he's real. We don't need to click that. We all know.
So here we go. Santa Claus tends to be depicted wearing a hat for a reason. Art showing the jolly old elf without his signature white-trimmed red cap show that he suffers from hair loss.
I knew it! You all doubted me, but
Sometimes,
I knew it.
It's classic male pattern baldness with a completely bare head except for the fringe on the sides. See, so it appears that you were correct, and that the Santa Claus... Last time I checked, Coke doesn't cause hair loss. Thank you.
Coca-Cola, obviously we're talking about Coca-Cola again.
The Santa Claus is in fact balding, and is bald and beautiful just like me. So,
I knew it.
So you are
right. You are just like Santa. See?
I am just like Santa. Under the red hat, does Father Christmas worry about hair loss? And other hard-hitting questions that we have to ask next time on Bits of Advice. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing anymore. All right, so
yeah, he maybe
works.
should have reached out for a Keep sponsorship.
Oh, jeez. See, now I'm just getting self-conscious.
No, it's okay.
Okay,
We just talked about two fantastic people who are bald. Also, Santa and Mr. Clean.
Just two. Two
Both
fantastic people.
famously bald. I mean, if we want to get into famously bald people, there are quite a few of them.
I mean, I suppose. Yes, Christmas, sponsored by Keeps.
I mean, it's
Four
already
hymns.
sponsored by
Jeez.
Coca-Cola, so I think they're going to have to fight that one out.
We'll get the polar bears. See, that's the thing. The polar bears will get involved. Those Coca-Cola polar bears are vicious, and you do not want to challenge them to a fight.
Absolutely not. Get in the way of their yearly supply of Coca-Cola. No, thank you.
Yeah. The Rock is a famously bald person, though was not always bald while being famous.
Yeah.
There's also Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel.
There's also Howie Mandel.
See, I always picture Howie Mandel from Bobby's World, but Bobby's. I can't do the voice. Bobby's World. Bobby. Hello, Bobby. I can't do the voice anymore. Never mind. I take it back.
I don't even know what's happening right now.
So you don't know what Bobby's World is?
No.
I am so incredibly ancient. Bobby's World is
I just don't know a lot of things.
Oh, sure. Bobby's World is a cartoon created by Howie Mandel off of a character that he would used to do in his stand-up routines. But yeah, I guess
fun.
Howie Mandel is famously bald, and now he's also famously a germaphobe.
Yeah, he is. Him and Mr. Clean, they would get along really well.
You know. So we've got to consider bald versus shaved. I mean, Ms. Santa, aka Mrs. Claus, aka Brenda, may very well love the bald head and may force him to shave. Maybe she even waxes it for him. Now, can you imagine that, Mrs. Claus getting some good waxing action on that shiny dome of his?
I don't know. Something about waxing the head, it's making my skin crawl a little. I don't like that. I don't know. Something about that's just not sitting right.
So is waxing the head wrong? Is that not something you're supposed to do?
I'm
telling you, it's not something you're supposed to do.
I don't think it is.
No,
I don't like how it's making me feel right now.
It's giving you the oogies and the woogies. Yeah, I appreciate
it is.
That. Yeah. I'm sorry to instill your brain with that vision.
It's okay. It's made up for the fact that I've been vindicated.
I mean,
Bald Santa is real.
You have been vindicated. You have the entirety of the vindication. All right, so I'm gonna. I'm surprised we're not even getting crank calls on our phone number yet. Like, we're getting nothing. I'd assume there'd be crank calls, or at least someone trying to prank us, Someone calling in a pizza. Sheesh. It's okay.
It might take a few episodes before
what's going to happen
really gets out.
What's going to happen is I'm going to start getting phone calls in the middle of the night because of the VOD and feel like an idiot for putting this phone number out there at all. So, let's kill the phone number.
Just maybe put your phone on Do Not Disturb.
I can put the specific number on Do Not Disturb. I'm not that worried about it.
There you go.
I only get crank calls on that phone number anyway, so that's not. I'm
perfect.
Not too worried about it.
You're already used to it.
I am in fact used to getting cranked called. Yeah, there we go. It's usually by someone telling me that my Google listing is something, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't have a Google listing, and you don't understand how Google listings work.
Google does listings?
No. That's why it's a crank call.
You know what? That did just remind me. I was watching someone watching a Darman video. Do you know about Darman?
No, I don't. Please enlighten me.
Oh, okay. Well, if you don't know about Darman, well, he pumps out these ridiculous videos about moral dilemmas or something. I don't know. They always seem to have this really fake forced message. Anyway, so I was watching one where this lady pretends to be a nurse to kidnap a baby. And during the ransom call, the guy is like, I saw on your Google listing that you're worth $150 million. And it's like, just searching that on Google, hoping for good accurate information. Like,
I mean, if you look up my net worth on Google, let me tell you, it's going to explain some things. Hold
But,
on, let's do that right now. Let's look up Omega 16 bits net worth on the Googs. One sec. What is
don't think
the
they're
net
accurate.
worth of Omega 16 bit? And our first answer is $107.437 billion.
what?
Accurate statement.
Do me. What does it say about me?
Okay, what is the net worth of Velveta Loon? Velveta Loon.
I must know. What does the
$20
Google say?
million.
Oh man!
Per day, per hour, per minute, you make $1,140 per day.
Oh. I wonder where that's all going.
I know, that's what I want to know too. This is all accurate information I've retrieved from the internet.
Of course.
Hashtag not fake news.
You can always trust the internet's information.
Yes, you can. The internet's information is always accurate and pure.
100%.
1000%. All right, well, anyway, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. I appreciate having you here. If you are new, I am Omega, that is Velveta, and we are hosts of this, our chat show, Bits of Advice, where we chat with each other and you, and we ostensibly try to give love advice and life advice to our callers when we have them. Sometimes we do not have the callers, but if you are in chat and you would like to ask us a life advice question or a love advice question, we will take them from the chat because this is a chat show. Or there's a phone number that I had up earlier that I can probably reactivate now for a moment. If you want to call into the phone number, you can call into the phone number, and I might answer, or I might send you to voicemail and just listen to your voicemail next week during our show. Let's see, what else? I'm a variety tuber, and Velvet is a variety tuber. I tend to do this chat show thing, or I DJ on Wednesdays. There we go. Wednesdays and Thursdays. And on Fridays, I will play Super Nintendo games using the crowd control plugin. However, here we go. This is another fun thing that I'm going to throw out there right now to you, chat. So, I recently found out through my exploration of the crowd control plugin that one of the games that is supported, sort of, by crowd control is Among Us. So, I was thinking we could get together a chat stream where a bunch of us play Among Us together, and then you can spend bits and gold coins to harass people in Among Us. You can do things like make it so people can't anonymously vote, or increase the vision distance of the imposter or the vision distance of the crew members, and all sorts of other fun stuff. So yeah, so at some point I would love to do an Among Us crowd control get together with some friends and some chatters. So we'll think about
much fun.
Yeah, we'll think about doing that sometime in the future. I think this Friday, probably going to do a little more Super Mario World crowd control stuff. All right, thank you, Chava. Thank you for coming by. We've enjoyed having you here, and we hope to see you again next time. Thanks for joining us. All right, let's see. We're to that fun point where I've taken the new pain meds, but the old pain meds are wearing off, and the new pain meds haven't kicked in yet.
So it's that awkward in between where it's all starting to come back.
Yeah, I'm feeling the pain kind of hard right now, which is terrible, and I hate it.
No,
but
that's awful.
It's okay. I'm gonna eat a piece of pepperoni, and while I do, I don't know. Do you wanna talk about what's going on your stream and what you'll be doing?
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. So right now I am primarily playing Pokemon Violet, and
Pokemon
it-
Violent.
yes, Pokemon Violent. I realized actually yesterday, the day before, I don't know, really recently, that I am making a grave error in my Pokemon game, an error that I've made before, and that is where you grind too hard before you make it to your first gym. Because if you don't get that gym badge before your Pokemon get to a certain level, they just start fucking ignoring you. And then you can't battle with them, and you can't earn that gym badge. So, I'll be streaming tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Pacific, and by gods, I gotta find that gym. Otherwise, my Pokemon are gonna start ignoring me.
And 7:30 p.m. Pacific is right after I will be ending my show here. So if you want to come here and hang out at 7 p.m. Eastern, aka midnight in London, I will be playing some fun and interesting music for about 3.5 hours, and then we are going to forcibly raid Velvez's channel and watch
Yes!
and watch her play some Pokemon Violent.
Yes.
So yeah, so that'll be fun. I'm gonna disappear for one more second. So if you want to talk more about what's your favorite Pokemon that you've got right now in your stable of Pokemons?
Oh, my favorite one. I do really like Palmy, which just evolved into a Palmo. It's now an electric fighting type, which is a cool matchup. Let's see, who else do I have? I've got Florigato, which was the Sprigatito, yes. That evolved. That's the grass cat. I got the grass cat and now it's evolved. And then of course I got a Ghastly. I got a Ghastly that I've been trying to get up to a Haunter. You know, your classic ghost poison. And I want the Haunter, but I definitely need to get to the gym. In terms of comparing it to Sword and Shield, I think that it definitely has a lot of good things, that they learned in Sword and Shield, and they just tried to like enhance. It's a little bit glitchy though. Sometimes there's lag. Is as bad as the memes. I mean, I've seen some pretty bad memes, and I haven't experienced anything that bad. But like sometimes people in a distance just kind of like stop walking remotely human, or you know, they just walk really weird, or they don't render. But like, I think for the most part, it's definitely playable, and I do like the mount Pokemon Miraidon, because I got obviously Violent, so I have Miraidon, and is the tech Pokemon. You can ride him. He's got little jet boosters. Yes, it is definitely playable. So I didn't have to stop the stream of it last week because it just got too laggy. And then we just switched over to Tower of Fantasy, which is my current fallback game. Because gotcha MMO style, which was fun. But yeah. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I haven't been able to try out any of the Terra raids yet, because I definitely need more people. I need to go to like online mode, and I just haven't done that yet. Maybe eventually I'll do that. Probably not tomorrow. Tomorrow we gotta find the gym. But when I stream on Friday, maybe I'll try going into online mode and see if we can't do a Terra raid. Yeah, time to speed run the shit out of this gym. I don't know where it is. I don't know what element it is. But by gods, I'm going to beat it! Because I think even once I beat it, I only get like up to level 25 respect. And my Pokemon are starting to push level 20. So, like, it is time. I need to get there, and I need to not grind anymore on my way. So, just, like, run from all the battles. Or catch the new Pokemon that I don't have. Yeah. Basically, I am playing the game so much that it doesn't want to play with me. I mean, I'm sorry. I just love my Pokemon, and I love the picnics, and I'll wash them. I'll give them little baths and I'll play with them. Chase the ball around together. Welcome back, Omega.
I'm back. Oh, ooh. Oh, that deep delve to get more pepperoni. Wow. Wowie zowie.
How deep down did you have to go?
6 bales.
Wow.
Mm.
Impressive.
I think so.
I would commend your lung capacity, but you're a glitch. I don't think you have any lungs.
Yeah, no, it's all virtual. It's all fake. I am false news. All right, so it is 51 past the hour of 11 o'clock p.m. here in the Eastern Time Zone, which will make it almost midnight here, which will make it almost 9 p.m. for you.
Yep.
There we go.
That is truth.
Oh, shoot. I accidentally doxed you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, there's a reason why all of my times are in PST.
Yes.
I am somewhere in the PST time zone.
Yes. We've got a West Coast bunny and an East Coast glitch. Yeah, coming at you far and wide across this great country of the universe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm even trying
Really,
to say.
across this great world, right? Because we
No,
transcend country.
This is true.
I think Dorinki was in Canada, maybe? I mean, he was interacting with Canadians, so I would imagine he was in Canada.
I don't know. I think Dringy is a world hopper.
I mean, yeah.
And I don't
That
just mean
also
this
seems
one.
like-
I mean all of them.
Well, I mean, we got that much time on your hands. I imagine that you gotta find new places to explore and
New and
Big
dangerous
friends.
planets to explore.
exactly.
Brave new worlds. Filled with new life and new civilization.
Get out of here with the Cosmere Neon.
Investiture.
We don't have investiture here.
Neon being all wordy. Alright, I'm gonna chew on a piece of pepperoni again because I'm a jerk.
No, do it. All good. I have nuggies, but that will be for after. Yes.
Yeah, it's very different you eating nuggies at 9 o'clock than me eating pepperoni at midnight.
I mean, why? Why does that have to be different? Time is just the positioning of the sun and the moon.
Time is relative.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or
pepperoni's
as I always
delicious.
say, time is a social construct.
I mean, it kind of is.
No, it totally actually is. But let's not get into all of the things that I think are social constructs, because that is a dangerous bunny hole to hop down.
Yeah.
Even with you
okay,
as my
we'll
guide.
save that. We'll save that for another time.
All right, so we have at least another half hour until our
Okay.
next caller, unless someone wants to surprise me right now with a call-in on the call-in line. And let me display the call-in line again. For those of you that are just arriving, call in now, 781-462-1228. That is 781-462-1228. You can call. We may answer. We may force you to go to voicemail so you don't get my stream banned. But the call-in line is available. And we will call, we will listen to your question, and we will answer it to the best of our abilities. And if that is not something you'd like to do, and you don't want to talk to us at all because you think we are dirty scoundrels, you can leave us a question right here in chat, and we will try to answer it to the best of our abilities. Yeah, there we go. So,
Yes.
yeah.
You may not. We can't guarantee you're gonna like what you hear, but like we're gonna try.
All right. So, is there have you given any further thought to any of the questions tonight, and maybe any further? I don't know. I'm just wondering. I'm thinking back to the questions that we've had so far, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we've given pretty good advice to Sean. I
Yeah.
don't know that we could give further advice to the unknown lady caller. And then Dringy, I think we gave pretty good advice to, too.
Yeah, I think Doringi just really needs to kind of like Abraham last week, like, just needs to put himself out there and like absorb what's around him.
I just had a thought. You know what we could do for next week, just in case
What?
Juringi had some trouble finding good TikToks to watch to
Mm-hmm,
get him hip to modernity? We could look up TikTok videos and curate a small list of them for us to watch on stream with Doringi next time Doringi calls in. Things that are really, really hip and in the know.
I think that is a great idea. You are a genius.
Yes. I'm certainly something. All right, let's see. We're coming up on the hour of midnight in the Eastern Time Zone, as I've said like 38 times so far. All right.
Hey, midnight's a good time.
Yeah, it is.
Usually that's when the moon is all the way in the sky.
So, what are your feelings about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
I mean, other than the fact that, like, he just got bullied so hard, it's just not fair.
But do you think that it's just a conspiracy? Like,
No.
Rudolph was added way later by some marketing firm in New York City just to make us pay attention to new product?
But then how did Santa see? I don't think reindeer have night vision.
They're magical reindeer that can fly.
I don't think they have night vision. Are you sure Rudolph hasn't just been there the whole time?
I mean, historically speaking, yes. I'm positive that Rudolph has not been there the whole time, thank you. Rudolph was a 20th century edition.
Santa.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Ready? Here we go. When was Rudolph added to the ranks of the reindeer? When was Rudolph added to the ranks of the reindeer?
You know, I just had a thought. If you're correct, I think I might know why.
1939, when Montgomery Ward department store asked one of its copywriters, 34-year-old Robert L. May, to create a Christmas story the store could give away to shoppers as a promotional gimmick. Harumph.
Well, but Omega, think about it. Okay. What were we starting to do that was different around that time in the skies?
Fight the Nazis.
Well, I mean, yes, that there is that, but what kind of combat were some of the things happening that were in the skies?
No, I mean that started in World War I. 39 was definitely World War II.
Well, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, maybe Santa realized that being a stealth flying object was not the right move.
So he needed to have a large red beacon in front of his sleigh so that the planes wouldn't hit him.
Exactly.
I see.
Exactly. That's
So
what
therefore,
I'm saying. We took to the skies, which we hadn't done before, so it didn't matter if he was stealthily cruising through the clouds.
And this guy, Robert L. May, was just sort of leaked to the story by the elves?
Yes. That is what I'm saying.
I see. Now, that makes a lot of sense. I agree with Umbra. It's a conspiracy. He had a shiny nose.
Yeah, I mean, he did. He needed to. They needed some way to alert themselves. Oh my god, and Neon's right. Fang, do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Yeah, it's like, yo, it's your boy, DJ whatever.
Hold on. No. Okay, time out though. But can you recall the most famous reindeer of all was written by the Montgomery Ward guy in 1939? This is what I'm saying.
Because he knew.
It's a marketing
He knew he was
scam.
going to be instantly famous.
It's super scammy. Super scammy.
I don't know. I see the logic here, though.
I mean, I guess. All right.
You gotta give Santa some credit. Like, that kind of R&D, like, that's gonna take time. He wasn't expecting us to just suddenly be flying in, like, what was that, like the 20s? I don't know. I don't know when planes started.
All right. All right. All right. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We'll go with your thing. All right. So we are just past the top of the hour. What I think we're gonna do is we're going to take a 2-minute ad break. Then when we get back, we will have our final caller for the evening. Oh, thank you, Takricha PFA.
Hello!
Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. Nope, this looks like a robot.
Oh.
Mods, kill it. In a video game. Thank you, Neon. I appreciate you. That's what I like to see. I like to see when the mods get a workout. Not really. Alright, so what we're going to do now... Yes, that is good flex, Neon. Uh-oh, I got that weird thing in my voice that makes me sound weird. Hold on. Hey, Bert. Hey, Bert. Hey, Bert. Hey, Bert. Whoa, that's not right. Whoa. Hey, Bert. Hey, Bert. Hi-ho. Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. No, that's not right at all. All right, let's see. Okay, so now that we are back, we're going to take a 2-minute break, and then after the 2-minute break, we're going to have our final caller from the evening, of the evening. There we go. And then I will try to give my bite of wisdom for the week. I do not have one prepared. I have no clue what I'm going to talk about. And then we'll wrap it up for the night, which will be a little bit early than the 3-hour mark, but that's okay. We're still feeling this out. And I'm got a bunch of stuff I'm going to talk to Velveta about at the end of our show that you can totally spy on us while we're having real conversation and maybe even provide your input. All right, so I'm going to bring up that ad break now. And I'll see you in 120 seconds, chat. If you want to skip the ads and hang out and listen to Velveta and I banter during the ads, subscribe. All right, cool. I'll see you in 2. Anytime now. Come on, let's go. Do it. Give me the
You got this, Robert.
Hey, we got a new text message. We're getting spam text messages now. Awesome. Let's see. Hello, I'm Jacob. My sister just sent me your listing. Can we set up a time to view Monday? Has a link and everything. Nope. I'm gonna delete that. All right.
Sorry, our viewings are only on Tuesdays from 10 p.m. Eastern. 1 a.m. Eastern?
All right, Neon Redeemed stretch. So everyone stretch. And our next caller will be up in a second. Hold on, I'm going to bump in and talk to our caller, and I'm going to mute while I do it. No,
okay.
I'm not, because last time I muted it didn't mute me at all. Never mind, I'm just going to sit here, and we're gonna surprise the caller in a minute. All right.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll fix your rights later. What happened, Umbra? Or not Umbra. Well, let me try that again. What happened, Neon, is that I rebuilt all of the BOA caller channels. Yeah, and I forgot to add your awesomeness to them. But I'll do it later. All right. Tap to access your Instagram account. Wow, I'm getting all sorts of spam text messages on the number line. This is an unforeseen circumstance. That's okay. We got 22 seconds.
Who is spamming to text or access your Instagram?
I want to know how the bot screen grabbed it from the stream already.
Yeah, that's also super impressive. Well, then again, we did also get a bot that just popped up in chat.
That's what I'm saying. All right, sorry everybody. I was chewing on pepperoni. We are back from our break. I've still got pepperoni in my mouth, so I'm going to swallow it, and then we're going to take our next caller. I'll tell you when in. Well, actually, I'll drag them in. So give me 1 minute. Everyone stretch. Everyone hydrate.
Yep.
Everyone
Yep.
be amazing. Continue to be just as amazing as you are. All right, caller. I'm going to drag you in 3, 2, 1. They're not going to know because there's a stream delay, so this is going to be even great. All right. Hi, caller, and welcome to Bits of
Hello.
Advice. Thank you for calling tonight.
Hello. Thank you for taking my call.
Absolutely, miss. How, what is your name and why are you calling?
Hi, I'm Umbra. I'm a werewolf dragon, and I actually, I own a local bar cafe.
Ooh.
Tend to get a lot of different types of customers, couples, adventurers, things like that. But I have been having a small problem.
Okay.
With this princess who comes in every week, once a week usually, asking me to kidnap her.
Wait, what?
Huh?
That's what I've been saying. Okay, asking me to kidnap her, and I keep telling her no because I'm not that kind of dragon. I don't do kidnapping princesses.
Sure.
But she keeps
harmful
asking.
stereotypes.
Yeah, exactly. Harmful stereotypes. Not all dragons do that. But I'm trying. I'm having a little bit of a tough time actually trying to figure out if she wants to be kidnapped or if she's just trying to flirt and just flirting really poorly.
Oh, okay. Well, is she giving you any other signs of flirting, this princess? What's her name?
We can just call her Penelope for right now.
Okay. So has she given you any other signs that she might be flirting?
I mean, some of the way she talks, she seems to be kind of flirty. It seems like she's looking for her knight in shining armor, something like that, and that's why she wants me to kidnap her or something.
Sure.
And I'm not sure.
Now,
I just can't tell.
Are you getting the vibe that she wants you to be her knight in shining armor, or that she wants you to kidnap her so her knight in shining armor will come rescue?
Yeah. Has she given you any signs? Like, does she compliment you about anything about you or anything about your bar?
She tends to compliment me on my fur and my scales. She'll usually talk about how soft my fur is and how shiny my scales are.
Does she like to touch you? Maybe
Yeah,
give
she
you a
likes to
little pet?
touch.
So she's a little
bit.
handsy. Okay.
She's a little handsy. She doesn't like to listen very well. Kind
In what way?
Clearly.
She's kind of a brat. Okay, so we've
got a brat.
Got a tsundere princess here, do we?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
So it feels like she's just advancing on me and just using this I don't know, narrative?
So okay. I'm gonna throw this out here. Okay. This is just hear me out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So she keeps asking you to kidnap her, right? Obviously, we're not interested in actually kidnapping. But how do you feel about her first? First of all, is there do you think she's cute? Are you maybe a little interested?
I mean, she's definitely she's absolutely stunning.
Okay.
I would say I'd probably be interested. It's just a little strange. Not to mention her it seems like even if I were to kidnap her father probably wouldn't even actually be able to or would care enough to shell out the money to get a good adventurer to save her. So
here's what I'm saying. Okay, hear me out.
Okay.
All right. So you're going to next time she asks, be like, yeah. You know what? You got it. And then figure out if you find out where she lives or something, be like, yeah, I'm gonna come by. So then you go to her house, and be like, okay, I'm gonna kidnap you now. But you don't actually kidnap her. Instead, you go for dinner. Or you take like a nice walk and go for a picnic. And you turn it into a date.
Oh, good idea. This is a good idea. I do have one question. I like this line of thought that Velvet is putting out there. But I have a question for you, Umbra.
Yes.
So you mentioned that Penelope, quote unquote, has been making these kind of... When she talks to you about kidnapping her, does she specifically mention the word... Does she specifically use the phrase, "Oh, take me to your dungeon"?
I think I have heard her mention my dungeon at one point.
Okay. So, all right. All right.
I don't actually have a dungeon, so I was really
but you
confused
might
about that.
if you go down this line of progress, this specific quest line with this princess, something tells me you're going to be in need of a dungeon pretty quick. Because it kind of seems like something she might... She ever talk about you chaining her up and keeping her... chaining her up and having her as a kept woman? Is that any, like, something that comes to mind at all?
I don't think she completely directed it at me specifically, but she did. I think there were some hints to something like that.
Like she'd want her knight in shining armor to rescue her from bondage?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think the
So
date's...
take her on a date.
Yeah, I think the date's still a good idea. I like this showing up at her castle and saying, "I've come to kidnap you, princess," except, saying that like Umbra and not like Omega. "I've come to kidnap you, princess." And then once you've rushed in...
Kidnap you, princess.
See, there we go. My heart's all aflutter now. And then when you get her firmly in your grasp, take her to, a fine restaurant of your choosing. Maybe next time she comes, maybe you should... Have you figured out so far by... Yes, Ada. Wow, I can't believe you got me to do that, Neon. You're terrible.
Ada.
See, there we...
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I understand. I understand where this princess is coming from now.
So Umbra, has she shown any interest in any particular food you offer at the bar that would lead you to know what kind of cuisine to take her out to eat?
I think most of the time when she comes by, she ends up getting something sweet. She's not much of a savory person, I don't think.
Ooh. So wherever you take her needs to have like a good patisserie attached to it, or maybe mochi. Ooh, there are a few ideas. Does she like the really sweet things, or maybe there's the kind of the semi-sweet things? Those are things to think about. And
so her normal order is like a strawberry parfait.
Oh, okay. So parfait.
So you know what? This sounds like the perfect opportunity for an ice cream date stroll. Maybe if you live near the ocean, go down to a dock.
I mean, to be fair, I do. My bar is local everywhere.
That is true.
It's in a pocket dimension.
Oh, well, there you go. You gotta so you have access to all sorts of an array of places to take this. That's amazing. So you know what, Umbra? I think that we've come up with a pretty good plan. I think that you have an inn. Figuratively and literally, I suppose. And you can pick her up, take her away, and then hopefully we can hear more next week about how your date goes. Does that sound like something you can accomplish in a week?
I think I can accomplish that in a week. I do believe she'll probably be in tomorrow at some point. We'll see.
Okay, excellent. Well, I for one look forward to hear how this adventure goes and how this quest rewards you greatly. And I really appreciate your call tonight, Umbra. You're a doll, and I am so happy to have you call us.
Well, I appreciate you taking my call. I really appreciate the advice, and I will be taking it to heart, and we'll see how it goes, and I will let you know.
Good
Excellent.
luck, Umbra.
Talk to you next
Thank
time.
you so much. All right,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
All right, so that was Umbra, everyone. I thought Umbra was delightful.
Yes,
and I
she
was
was lovely.
very, very, very happy to have her. All right. Hopefully Penelope's not a complete and utter whack job, but I'm sure we'll find out more about that next week.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, I always get nervous guiding people to go out on dates with people that want to be kidnapped and taken back to their dungeons.
Well,
Because
you notice
it's-
I suggested very public places, like go out in the world around people.
Oh, yeah. Umbra, if you're still listening, take that note to heart. Public places around people. Do not be alone with her at first until you get a good feel as to whether or not she's going to zap you with a stun gun or something. Or maybe have, like, terrible electric magic or something.
You never know.
No, you never know. All right. So, yeah, that was our final caller that we had scheduled for the evening, everybody. I had a lot of fun tonight. Where I really feel like maybe until we get more callers in general, I feel like the good length for this show is 2 hours. I feel like trying to stretch it past 2 hours is a that's good to know, Umbra. It's good to know. Good to know, Umbra. See, this is why we like dragons that are also werewolves. Lots of magic resistance.
Yeah. But also plausible deniability, because there'll be people around as witnesses in case anything funky happens.
And if something funky does happen, part of being a werewolf means that theoretically you have a transformative nature, so you can transform into something else, get away, and then dive into your pocket dimension and just don't go back to the dimension you took her on a date on. Wait a second. All right. Anyway, no. So
But yeah, I think 2 hours. I think 2 hours is a good move.
Yeah, I think 2 hours. I think trying to stick to 2 hours is good. The other thing that I'm thinking about, and I think that this would be important, is I think starting an hour later is probably the better move for us.
Okay.
Because it gives us more time to get on the same page before we start, because we're starting a little tighter for your schedule than mine. But it also gives me time to take care of stuff here before we start, so I don't have to take care of it after we end.
Yeah.
So I think maybe moving the show in a general sense to 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, and then ending around 1 a.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pacific, is probably something to think about. Again, this is test episode 2, everybody. And I think we'll also see just how much spam calls I get to the hotline over the week after the VOD is up to see whether or not we continue to use the hotline in the future. I don't know if people are going to want to call into the hotline or not. And I'm still not entirely sure how we'll be using it in real time. I think having it as an option for people to call and leave us silly voicemails, though, is the way to go.
I do agree with that part for sure.
Yeah, because I think, and Neon brought it up as a segment idea when we were talking before about having a let's listen to voicemails segment.
Yeah.
So I think that's something to think about too. All right, so now my bite of wisdom for the evening, for the week. My bite of wisdom for the week. Oh boy, I don't even know right now. So this past week here in the states of the United Americas had our Thanksgiving. And I think I said this last week. Well, I don't always agree with with celebrating the day we broke bread with the people that we genocided. In a general sense, I do like the concept of giving thanks for what you have and giving thanks for the people around you. And I did a lot of reflecting on that this past week, and I am super thankful for all of you. I'm thankful for having Velveta and Neon in my life. In a very, very short time of knowing each other, they've become very important people to my heart. I also adore all of you in chat, but specifically we got people like Umbra that have come through, and Andrew Wiggin, and Gia, and all sorts of people. I'm going to forget if I start naming everyone, so just so I don't leave people out, we're going to stop naming people now and just say the people that I named are super lucky that I named them. I'm super thankful for them, and I'm super thankful for the friends and family that I have in my life. Some of you don't know, but my dad is on hospice care, and I care for him, and this is breaking... Sorry, immersion break.
Oh, no.
Omega's actually not just a person in a computer, but actually a person in real life. But no, I care for my father 24/7. It's become a part of my life for... I've been caring for him for almost 7 years, but really since he's been in hospice, it's been a little over a year now. Actually, it's been about a year and a month now since he's been in hospice, since he had his massive accident. And those times are really hard. But finding the time for myself to do things like have this show, or do a little streaming, or even come in and hang out and chat with the other people whose streams I watch, though all of those things have become super helpful in helping me alleviate the stress that comes with being a caretaker full-time. Jumping into Discord servers with people that I know will accept me for everything I've got going on and who I am has been super, super delightful. And I am very happy to have found a lot of people in my sphere that are accepting in a broad sense of all sorts of scenarios and circumstances that people have in their life. So I guess my wisdom to be had here is take care of yourself, find spaces where people are generally accepting, and try to cultivate those spaces in your life that help you feel safe. They're out there, I promise. And hopefully I can provide part of that for you, and if not, hopefully I can point you in the direction of places that will. Because you are valid, you are loved, and you deserve to feel safe and happy wherever you go. And I truly, truly believe that. So I'm going to kind of wrap up my bite of wisdom there. Just know that I love you, all of you, even if sometimes I don't always act like it because autism brain does autism things and turns me into a robot. But I do adore you all, and am super thankful to have you here in my life this week, last week, and for all the weeks to come. Velveta, do you have any closing thoughts after my super mushy whatever I just did?
Yes. Well, first of all, love and appreciate you immensely. Very glad to be doing this with you.
Oh my god, that's the first time I've done kissy face with my model. That's awesome. Aw, that's cute. Okay, cool. Continue.
I mean, yeah. One of the things I want to say is like we all got our stuff and our struggles, and unfortunately, there are those of us who struggle more than others. It's always important to remember to try to be kind to each other. I mean, you're gonna find the assholes. You're gonna find the assholes that no matter what you do are just gonna be assholes, and like don't waste time on them. But also, like, sometimes people don't interact the way that you expect, but like it's not you. It really could just be whatever they got going on. So try to come at everything with a level of kindness and empathy when you can. Because again, sometimes, you don't have the energy for it, and that's okay to just like check out of that space and be like, okay, no, I just can't be here right now. And like that's okay. That's okay. Find, like you said, find those spaces that make you feel good, that are accepting. And yeah. Thanks for being here, guys. Love you.
Thank you again. Thank you again for joining us for this week's Bits of Advice. We are going to collectively go and raid Alta Maria. Mary is streaming.
Let's go!
Mary is probably still super sick, but that's okay. We're going to go and we're going to raid her now and go and have a bunch of fun while we are there.
Yes.
Thanks again. Hopefully,
like a champ.
Yeah, raid. Oh, right. I've got little raid emotes now, so If you just want to spam my little raid emote while we do the raid, that'd be super awesome. I appreciate it. And we'll see you next week. Until then, know that Velveta and I will be thinking of you. We will hold you in our hearts. And we look forward to seeing you the next time we see you. Hopefully you can come by tomorrow night for some music. If not, I'll see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.
Let's go! Thank you!
Hey! Might sound stupid, but what is the coffee thing I see a lot of people use? It is a way for you to donate to a streamer, or if they, if people have commissions, you can also